Okay, I hope to go pretty fast on this one. Okay, you saw the KOL program, okay, commission-based, pretty simple. In any case, sponsorship, how do I calculate, you know, what do I need to ask the KOL to do a sponsorship? Very easy. Actually, it's relatively easy, okay? Here, yellow, okay, data points, things that you need to input, okay? What, very clear case, how many followers does this person have, okay? And then how much are they prepaying or not prepaying, okay? In the case of whitening, I'm leaving it blank, okay? We're not gonna be asking this, the value amount is too low to ask them for this, okay? There's a little bit of risk there, like everything. If we don't ask them for money, we could ask them for $50, something like that, but that wouldn't make sense. And then the orange one, okay? That's actually a choice point where we'll see what's the effect. As you see here, commission for aligners and whitening is not in orange. Doesn't matter what you do here, you put 0, it doesn't affect anything in the formulas, okay? I'm just showing you because afterwards I'll show you a case where it does, okay? So here, for example, we have someone with 60,000, okay? 60,000 followers. I update, okay? This person needs to do at least 1.6 posts, okay? 2, okay, for our rounding up to pay off 0 amount. If they pay for $600, okay, they actually only need to do 1 post, so they don't cost us money. Does this mean that we want to give them 1 post? No. We actually want to give them, okay, and this is where we play. I wanted to make it a formula, but it was too complicated, where we basically touch this. Okay, here you have aligner, IG story, you know, what is the commission that we would pay, you know, if they have 60,000 followers, more or less the calculation is that if we need to tell them every post they do, they'll get $284. All the formulas are hidden back here, okay? If you change it to another, okay, Facebook post, okay, it will change, okay, because the numbers on a Facebook post are higher, okay? I hit all the numbers, and here in model SG and model MY, okay? We can look at them in another time, but for you guys, this is not so important, okay? Here we have all the calculations, okay? But it takes forever because my computer, okay? No need, don't freak out, okay? We go back to KOL, okay? And here you just change this, we go back to IG post, okay? Just for simplicity purposes, and it changes the calculation again, okay? Okay, so this person needs to do, okay, 0.6 post, okay? And here what we're saying is, okay, this is the minimum, but we want to always see, hey, we're not gonna ask someone for 1 post, okay? So we look at this, okay? And I put here the post that we're gonna request, okay? And we just test it. For example, I put 3 here, okay? 3 will give us a pretty high margin. The objective is to get to 20% margin of PC3, okay? So we're really on the fine here, okay? The thing is that I think that the minimum is to always request 4 of whatever, okay? And this will give us a pretty handsome profit at the end, okay? For example, in this case, let's go here, whitening, 10,000, okay? Here, what we're not calculating, okay, here to know that we're making our money back, okay, we need to, here I'm not putting any amount of money. We could, okay, and it would change the formula, but it doesn't make sense, okay? If I change the formula here, I put $100, okay, I'll change a little bit the formula, but I don't want, okay? Because it's a little bit easier this way, okay? And what I'm saying is IG post whitening, okay? I'm gonna ask for 4 posts, okay? And we'll be making very little money, okay? Because this person doesn't have many followers. So I'm gonna say 8, okay? Now we're on the green area, okay? We're above 20% margin. This is what we should be asking, okay? The whitening partner. It might happen that we have someone, you know, with 5,000 followers, okay? And then the problem is to make it reasonable, we need to go to like 15 posts, okay? 15 posts is way too many, okay, to ask 1 person. We shouldn't be funding this person, okay, because it's a barter trade. It doesn't make sense. So here you can play around, okay, with any of the variables. They paid $1,000. It will recalculate, okay, the profit margins, okay. With aligners, we make quite a bit of money, so it's relatively easy to pay off. With whitening, we need bigger numbers, okay. It's a little bit harder to pay off. Also, you can do it for Malaysia on aligners. Whitening, not yet, because we don't have the numbers, so I haven't fixed it up, okay? But you can do the same for Malaysia, okay? And it's all in Malay ringgit, okay? It all calculates, and the good thing is the percentage goes on green, okay? If you don't ask it for enough, the percentage, well, actually, in this case, let's put 3 posts, okay? In Malaysia, an aligner IG post, okay? This person had 40,000. We have lower margin in Malaysia. Okay, so that's why it's more complicated. Okay, we put here, we ask them for 3 posts. We're not making enough money. Okay, I mean, we can concede, and obviously we want to bring, there might be a super good Instagram follower, influencer that we want to follow up, just for you to see. Okay, you put the follower, you put how much they paid, and aligners we assume they won't. Okay, but there could be a situation, and here you test how to put this in green. Okay, we go back to our dashboard. Okay, and basically these are the same Excel sheet. It takes you to the same Excel sheet. It just takes you to different. Okay, in Malaysia, I'll take you to the exact point where the Malaysian case starts. Okay, here it will take you directly. I shouldn't have shown you. Okay, here, because this is Malaysia. Okay, doesn't matter. Pretty easy. Okay, let me go back. Dashboard. Okay, my computer is a piece of crap, and I really need to change it. It's a Mac. What the hell am I gonna do, man? If a Mac doesn't work well. Okay, here, partnerships, promos. Okay, I could have put it up here in each one of the promos for you to calculate, but I thought it was just easier to put it here on the top. Let's look at partnerships with promos. Okay, partnership calculator. Okay, we go here directly. If you're gonna go back to the dashboard, and here, remember, here we do play. Okay. Why? Because the commission with a partner might vary. It's not the same what a Grab can charge us. It's a much more powerful brand than a Hamlet. Okay, so here I'm putting the commission in Singapore for a lightener and the discount that we're giving customer. For white, the discount that we're giving to the customer, and then the commission that we're paying our partner. Okay, be it who it be. Okay. And here we have the data points and the choice points. Okay. In the other case that you saw in KOL calculator, you do not change the commission. Okay. The commission is fixed in that case. It doesn't make sense. Here it will vary. Okay. By partner. Okay. And I'm going to unzoom a little bit. Apologies for those. Okay. Let me put 115 in terms of visualization. Okay. A little bit better. Okay. And here, I haven't done it yet for Malaysia. Yeah, I haven't done it. I haven't finished it, but you can see in Singapore. Okay, Singapore, you can choose, based on the preference that you have. Okay, you will calculate differently. You can choose the platform. Okay, you will calculate differently. Blogs have the highest conversion rate. Normally, there's much smaller target audience. You don't have hundreds of thousands of people following a blog unless it's Barack Obama. Okay, here you have the target audience is exactly the same. Okay, it might be that our partner has, an IG following of 50,000 followers. It might be, for example, this is why I added EDM, because I think it's very important. It might be that they have an installed base of customers of 300, an email list of 300,000 people. Okay, this is way it will calculate. Okay, based on which one we're talking about. Okay, then this is automatic. Okay, I actually could have extracted it. It's just visually easier. It's just easier for me. Okay, this comes from here. Okay. I change the discount, of aligners to minus 300, and it changes it here automatically. I could have done it in a different way, but this is relatively easier this way, Fixed cost, this is the very important one, This is for example, very clear case of Chope. They were asking for way too much money or money smart. In this case, I made an example, where it's kind of positive, We're just applying the money here. You could have just one line here, guys. I'm just saying, imagine this is a campaign that we're doing with Grab, and Grab has a bunch of, customers. They can promote on their app. They have a following. They have an email list of 300,000, and they're charging us for the email list 2,000, and for pushing, the promo and whitening, they charge us 2,500. This is a made up example, and they will also post. So you have an aggregate, and here you can see the margins, that some of them are not very good, but overall we have a very positive margin. This is a made up example, Most of the cases will be much more complex, in terms of the numbers will look much worse, Probably if these are the numbers, they'll look much tighter, and we'll have to make a little bit of decision, but this way you can have an aggregate. If it's just one thing, where we're sharing, you don't need to do all this, But here you see the profitability, you see how much money we're making, and we can kind of look at this. So ideally, for example, Maddie, we will look at the promo with Chope, and see if it makes sense here, okay? I'll just show you an example one of the days. Okay, so now we go back to the dashboard. Okay, and there you have it. Everything in one place, more or less.